think. I also got much higher frame rate now, so that's something. So hopefully this is better. Hopefully this is better. I'm noticing already frame issues. But it should be better. It's not great, but it should be better. Oh god, it's already dying. It's running good in game. I got one of the two ends right. It's just the stream end that I'm struggling with. Yo, I think I got it. It's not. It's better. It should be better. Not great, but better. Which, yeah. Move that. Oh god. Already getting drop frames every second. Oh boy. That's something. That's something. I changed it to... There actually hasn't been a single drop frame. Yeah, it is Minecraft's. It's making sure... I did a setting and it's making sure there's no dropped frames. Unfortunately, it's dropping the frame rate to compensate. There must be a way to do the inverse. Oop, that was the wrong button. Yeah, I'll have to dig around with it in my spare time. Oh, something froze. Oh. Oh yeah, Presto, you should have access to an emote now for free because you're a follower. Let me know if that's working or not because it should be. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go through and resort those out. I meant to do that after work this afternoon, but I had to go to the shops and it was... Oh, it was fun. I bought, because my phone, I'm currently waiting for a new one to come in. It should be here soon. I bought like a temporary one in the meantime, and I had trouble with it, and I was like, yeah, I'm just taking it back to the shop for a refund, because it literally just wasn't working properly. Like I bought like a cheap shitty Nokia or something, and it just wasn't working properly. Like it wouldn't even turn on properly. I'll take it back to the shop and they kicked and screamed and kicked and screamed at the return desk, so... That's why I was like, you know what, stuff it, I don't feel like dicking around with anything technical after work, because it was like... I got home and it was like already dark, and I was like, I don't want to do anything. It was night when I got home. Like, no, that's not fun. Holy shit, I have had 0 drop frames. That's insane. The frame rate drops like every now and then, but I had no drop frames. So yeah, I'll get that sorted out tomorrow. And re-sort it out. I want to change the prefix on it, because it's just at the default at the moment. I've got to look into how I gotta change the prefix. I think I know how to do it. Because there's a bunch of other ones I want to add in and stuff. Oh yeah, it's a long weekend this weekend, so that's something to look forward to. So I have this weekend coming up. I have as a day off, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So I got 4-day weekend. Oh boy, it was so fun. By fun, I mean I'm gonna have so much time to keep working on the project. I gotta say, I'm up to the section where I'm just working on the wild areas. It is so tedious. It is really tedious. I mean, I can speed run through a lot of it, because a lot of it is just pretty easy. There's just... I haven't gotten quite to the raid dens yet, but... God help me when I do. That is not going to be fun. I'm working on the... about halfway through the wild area section. Just going through each of the individual areas and stuff. About halfway through that, and once I know the frames are dropping. Is my voice cutting in and out as well? That's a concern I got. Or is that a no? Can you hear me properly or no? Cool. Fantastic. Well, that's at least something. That's one positive. Cool. That looks really cool with that new terrain. And so we're just cleared that off. Oh, I don't like it bright. So will want at least some smooth lighting. I don't like that smooth lighting. It looks really shitty. Really, really shitty. No, nice. Cool. I don't know why Minecraft is like this, where it looks like trash, but it's highly intensive on computers. I don't understand. I think it's just poorly optimized. I think that's the main thing. It's just really poorly optimized as a game. Which you can tell because like every update they do to the game, they try to optimize something just because the game runs like shit on a lot of devices. I got mushrooms. I'll make a mushroom stew or something. The so yeah, the actually I will do something. What's this? Video progress section of the Discord. I'll show you the setup I'm looking at when I'm working on the video. This is what I'm looking at when I'm working on my video. I've got two monitors. They're slightly off center, so that's what the scaling, the angles from. I've got on one screen, I've got the bit of the video I'm working on. I've got my reference material, and I've got another bit of reference material, and then I've got a video I'm listening to in the background. So it's like, god damn. Very, very complicated and just like, yeah. And yeah, this is the work I did over last weekend. I didn't do as much as I could have, but I still did. I think that's a fair amount. That is, because that's what each one of those has 9 starts. So 9 times 16 is 9 times 8 is 72. 2 is 144. That's 144 graphs. 144 graphs. Oh boy. Which I already got them all ready, I do, so but that's the I shouldn't say that's halfway through. That's the overworld section, because I'm going through all the overworld sections, then I'm going through because I'm saving basically I'm mixing a bunch of sections together. I am. So the part where I'm doing the visuals for the wild areas and the raid and the dens at the same time that's on screen, I'm gonna be talking about the music section. Because the music section is going to be all audio, and the wild area section is going to be all visual. So why not just overlay them at the same time? You got some nice panorama shots with the wild area section where you're looking at all the details, and then I just occasionally interrupt that for like little tidbits and stuff. But yeah, the music section just been overlaid over the top of it, which I think is good. Save time in the video, otherwise it's going to be bloated even more so. Sunset, please. Come on. Steak. I'm dumping in that one. I've done much in that one. I love my storage system. Awesome. But yeah. I'm fairly happy with it. I'm fairly happy with how it's going. Fairly happy with it. The coming along with steady progress. I'm hoping it comes out. Actually, well, I was saying hopefully May. May's next month. The thing is, I should be done. The thing is, as soon as the physical filming section comes up, because there's gonna be a bit of that. Oh, it's just gonna be flying out the door. It is. Because the problem is the parts that I'm working on now are extremely tedious, and I mean extremely tedious. Just take a lot of time. But the parts after this section, these sections, are really quick and easy, and I can do them like that. I can do them like that. This before. So yeah, it looks like there's still a mountain left to go, but all the bits left to go are really quick and easy. So that's something good looking forward. It will come out this year, I'll say that much. It's definitely coming out this year. Definitely coming out this year. Yeah, I'll have to look into why. Because I assume this. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I still have to play Breath of the Wild 1. I haven't actually played it. I have played a little bit of it. Like, I own it, and I played a little bit of it when it first came out on my cousin's Switch. Because I didn't have a Switch at the time. And yeah, I enjoyed the little bit I played of it. Yeah, I should probably replay that after Arceus. Well, after Arceus, I'm going to finish the Kaizo Emerald. Finish that because we're very far into that. We are. We're we've got two gyms left. We do. I want to finish that, and then after that, because I think, actually, now that I think about it, in Arceus, we're up to the final fight versus Maxi, I'm pretty sure, at the moment. Finish that off, and then maybe after that. Because I know that Blasphemous game is gonna replace Elden Ring when that's finished. Though I don't know how long that'll take to finish. play open world game. But yeah. There's a laundry list of games I'd love to play on stream. I just don't have the time. And like, I could stream for longer. I could. But the thing is, I feel like I run out of things to say. I kind of get burnt out pretty quickly if I stream for longer. So that's why I tend to stream for like 2.5 hours max. Nintendo's on a deal. Indeed, to sue something called Fidelity Effect. Oh, to use. Okay, it's like they're suing their own product. They're teaming up to sue. I think that's probably something to do with the next Switch, because the current Switch uses NVIDIA. It does. I assume that's whatever's after the Switch, or if there's like a Switch 1.5 console, like it's halfway between like the Xbox and PlayStation did, the last generation consoles. That's what it could be. Oh, I don't know. Basically some software that boosts performance. Or software or hardware of the new Switch. Awesome. Okay. Because AMD most, from at least what I know, they mostly deal with hardware rather than software. But if it is software, that's pretty cool. Like some new advancement or something, like a software compression or file rating size. I don't know. Words. Whereas they're going to use this to make Breath of the Wild 2 60%. Ooh, that's a really good selling point. Holy shit. Yeah. That's a good selling point. Good on them if they can do it. That'll be fucking awesome. But I assume this is going to be something that's baked into the actual program of the game, solely because for this sort of thing I assume it's some. Can you piss off? The world is going to be mostly the same, so the world can't. Oh, they're not making a new map? I thought that was the whole thing. Like, they're doing like all the underground stuff instead of Breath of the Wild was above ground. This is all going to be underground, all tunnels and shit, caves, systems and stuff. Well, that's what it was. So it was going to be a whole new map. But if they're keeping the overworld from Breath of the Wild 1 and then adding onto it, that's fucking awesome. That's really awesome if they do that. Andesite. That's good. I need andesite. Finally getting to the stone. Holy shit. Look at that. The sky and the underground. Oh, okay, they're doing the sky shit as well. Yeah, I actually haven't played that many Legend of Zelda games over the years. Like, I've played very few of them. I've played I've played a bunch of them. I haven't finished many of them. Like, I've played so I've played number 1. I've played I haven't played Legend of Zelda 2. I've played Link to the Past. Sorry, Link to the Past. Yeah, Link to the Past. I played a Link to the Past. Okay, well, it's oh, okay, cool. Then I've played Ocarina of Time. I have finished Majora's Mask. I have. Actually, no, I have finished Link to the Past. I have played Minish Cap. I have played. Actually, now that I think about it, I've played a lot of them. I've rarely finished them. I've played. I've finished A Link Between Worlds. I really like The Link Between Worlds. That was a good one. I'm not gonna lie, the new Lego Star Wars game that everyone is talking about is generally close to a Star Wars kind of thing. Everyone was actually pretty cool. I've seen people playing it. I haven't really looked into it. Like I've seen people live streaming it. I actually haven't watched any of it. How is it? Have you actually played it, or have you just seen people streaming it and stuff like that? Because I have I've I didn't really take much notice of it. I didn't, just because I thought, oh, they're just playing. I didn't even know it was a new one. I thought it was just the old one. That were just people were just like a big resurgence of the old game, but I didn't realize it was a new one. Like 26 planets that are open world, vehicles you can drive, just kill random Lego civilians. Awesome. There's actual space travel as well. Fly around and there's random dogfights. That sounds really fun because years and years ago, back on the, I think it was on, yeah, we had it on the Wii. We did when I was a kid. I had like Lego Star Wars the complete collection, which at the time it was the complete collection because it was like the first 6 movies, because that was all that existed at the time. Actually, now that I think about it, this was only a bit after a couple years after the 3rd Star Wars movie came out. Revenge of the Sith came out. So yeah, that was a big selling point. Also, like, take over capital ship. Oh, that's really cool. You wish to die like your brother? Yay. Don't you annoy me as well. I said it's a complete saga or whatever, just modernise completely, even add a remote to remove the voice acting and make it sound exactly like the old one. Oh, cool! I kind of want to play that now. It's on Steam? I'm just going to quickly open Steam. Give me a second. Star Wars Skywalker Saga? I assume that's it. Ooh. Ooh, that looks... I think that does. I might look into that. I'm going to add to wish list. Oh yeah, it's on my wish list. I could buy it right now. I've got the money on my Steam account, but I'll might wait till it's on sale. Though when did it only came out? It only came out 6 days ago. Yeah, it's not going on sale anytime soon. Well, it's weird actually being able to see the rest of the island from here. Cool. I will try and name all 300 characters. So you got... well, take count for me. We got Darth Vader. You got Darth Sidious. You got Darth Maul. You got Darth Tyrannus. You got Darth Crate. You got Darth Tenebrous. You got... I'm not going through all the Darths. Darth... No. 300 characters, 100 of them are Darth. 300, 300 characters and they're all clones. they're all variants of Django Fett. Now I want to put the wall, some of these variations. Yeah, I know. I 100% the that Lego game when I was a kid, and yeah, so I know that like there's a lot of overlap between characters, but yeah, the real busted characters that you want are the ghosts. They literally are impossible to. It's like you win. You just win. That could be a fun game to stream. That could. Oh, and there goes the diamond shovel. Wait, let me make another one. Wow, this looks different with the big open area. Holy shit, this is good. Like the gonk. Gonk. Is there a speed run where you only play gonk? Just the gonk. I love how they called it gonk droid because it literally just says gonk. That's great. I dump this. Run out of chest space. No. God damn. What was my favorite character when I was playing as a kid? Yeah, my favorite character was there was a bounty hunter. It wasn't Boba Fett, Jango Fett or whatever. It was like some I don't know what the hell he was called. He was like a alien or something, but he could use any terminal. He could. I don't know. I didn't understand it as a kid. I think it's because he's a shapeshifter or something. You know what? No. That was exactly it. That was exactly it. I think it was because he was a shapeshifter, but he could use every terminal he could. That was a fun one to use because you didn't have to switch characters. He sucked in combat was the problem. He would just throw like bombs or some shit and they'd blow up in his face and kill him. Delayed its release by 2 years. Fine tune the game like the older Obi-Wan actually fight. Oh, that's fucking awesome. That's fucking awesome. Cool. I might really buy that. What other games are on my wish list actually? Wish list. Forza Horizon 5 is on 15% off and it's fucking $80. Fuck that. I really want to play Forza Horizon 5, but it's so fucking expensive. So expensive as a game. This. Yeah, I'm nearly at the end. Cool. Yeah, I've every bit of videos of shit I've seen people playing. It looks really fun. I love the Forza games. They're really fun, but like so expensive. mean, I could buy it, but I'd want to wait till it's properly on sale. And by that point, Forza 6 will come out. It's like, god damn it. Though no, my computer probably couldn't even run 5. Looks like a really good game though. I've got, I played Forza 4 years back, I did. I really enjoyed that. I don't even know how many hours I got out of it, but Jesus, that was a good game. There's a bunch of games I want to stream. Like, I'd love to do the Banjo-Kazooie series. Love to play those on stream. Ooh, that connects all back up. That'll be a fun play, but I want to... After playing the, playing through the Donkey Kong 64, there's a couple things I want to tweak before, fix up with the emulator before I properly play that. Like, I'd probably want to get a proper N64 controller to play it. Games don't last online. Car licenses, sorry. Don't show for like 2-3 years online before approved. Ah, yeah, true. That is a good point, so probably snatch it before it runs out. Now that I think about it. If I just look up Forza games, will there be other ones? Like, or are they all gone? That is literally just Forza 4 and Forza 5. That is it. There is no other Forzas on here. Ooh, yeah, so you're right. Yo, August. August of the month. How you going? Don't mind the technical... I am. Presto isn't, but I am. The, don't mind the technical issues. So there is a bit of stutter. That is... There's something wrong with my settings, and to fix it, I'm going to have to spend like an hour trying to fix it. So there's a bit of stuttering. It's not normal. And this is mostly just me digging blocks and talking anyway, and the talking's not cutting out, so it works out all right. Yeah, so my stream quality isn't normally this shitty. It's just the I don't know. There's some settings gone weird in the background, and I can't figure it out off the top of my head. So I'm gonna manually go through and check a bunch of flags and tweak some shit. So don't mind the stuttering. I'm just clearing out a hill. That's literally all I'm doing anyway. So it's not like you're missing out on high quality content anyway. The Minecraft streams are always just more talking anyway. Because it's usually just me talking and building or mining and shit, so... Don't stress over that. I forgot to enchant this, god damn it. I made a new shovel and I forgot to enchant it. So yeah, I'll have to look into the Forza 5, I might. If it is going to run out, like you're saying it will, Presto. That is definitely something I'll have to check out. This is in a chest. Which chest will it be? I don't know, this one. And my enchanting setup is fantastic. Love those netherrack bookcases. Efficiency 1, fantastic. Only the highest of quality tools used here. Really dumb. How are you, August of the month? Going good? I'm getting massive drop frames all of a sudden. The thing is, it's not dropping the frames, it's just lowering the frame rate to make it so there isn't any drop frames. I really gotta look into that, see how to fix all this. I have a vague idea, but I'm gonna have to make a lot of settings to figure it out. I made a lot of settings. Probably look up some tutorials or some shit. I think I know what's called. So I'm probably going to, I'm going to lay this out. Is I'm probably going to have a little bit of a ring sort of raised up. I do like a platform or some shit. I don't know if I should have it a bit offset or something like that, so you can bit of a dip into it or something like that. Just so there's a little bit of a courtyard or something. And over here, or something like that, I want to put like slums and something. Like here's this big opulent cathedral, and it's just surrounded by slums. I think that's like a really good look. I mean, not really. That's a terrible look in real life, but that's kind of the look I want to go for. The yeah, I want to have slums. Just I want to have some proper good buildings and shit like that, and then just occasional little slums tucked away in like little nooks and crannies. That's kind of the aesthetic I want to have. So here's this grand, thriving, like cathedral and like fancy townhouses and stuff like that over on the hills, and like in between there's just little slums and there's bridges going over the slums and shit. Just anywhere I can cram in anything that isn't being used for like fancy stuff, fill it with slums and just shitty knockover houses. So you get this look of, oh, look how grand it is, and then you look down and it's like, oh god, look how awful this is. That's kind of the feeling I want to get from this. A little bit left. A little bit left. Start spacing this out. Make this a bit of like a cliff, so you have to go through the entrance. I think that'll be good. Yeah, sorry I've been missing a couple streams every now and then lately. Just work has just been over the top. It has. Like yesterday, the reason why I didn't stream is because like yesterday, literally the first thing I did when I got into work. Here is five or six pallets full of just random loose shit. Unloaded all. Like, oh, thanks. I literally just got in and it's Monday, which is normally the busiest day anyway, and here I have to do all this extra shit first thing. So I was like, I literally got home and I basically just passed out when I got home yesterday. So yeah, sorry, it's just been a bit out of whack with the stream schedule lately. I have just been too tired to do anything, I'll be honest. Way too tired to do anything. But now all that stressful, and also there's some couple stressful things. Now all that stressful stuff is over. A lot more manageable. And I kind of want to put like a sewage coming into here or something like that. You know what I could do? Sewage coming into here, and then that's where the slums get their water from. Like water flowing out from here, and it like connects up to the slums. It's like the poor are literally feeding off the waste of the opulent this city. I think that's a terrible look in real life, but I think they'll look good. And throw them all. Oh, this just keeps going on, doesn't it? Doesn't end. My inventory's not full. God, there was so much dirt on this hill. Like, usually dirt only goes down a couple blocks. This went like 5-6 blocks or something like that down. It was just ridiculous how deep this dirt is. Ridiculous. Well, and that is that done. Awesome. So, we're going to want to have the entrance coming in from this way, at the bottom of this ravine, where we're going to have the proper entrance in here. So that means we'll have like a staircase coming up, which I might as well just go down there and build up staircase, just a slow staircase, just so we can get some vague idea where it will pop up. How did you get there? The chicken in here? Oh, hello. Oh, I don't know where this connects. Oh, hello. Oh, that's not what we want. Mushrooms give off a lot. Yeah. So they give off light level 1. You can technically use them to prevent mob spawning. Really stupid. But and it's only the brown ones. The red ones don't do it as far as I understand. Secret tidbit or something like that from the game. Cool. I'm gonna make another chest as well. You'd even be able to dump my story. I don't log in there. Awesome. Cool. Perfect spot for another chest. Me. Yes. That sticks out. Where sticks go? That. And I'm going to. Every time I do a jump like that, I'm always afraid, like, oh, it's like fucking old editions where you need 3 blocks, and just like instant death. I'm always afraid of that. I'm always afraid of that. Why is the stick after? Watch down. Doing. It's there. Watch. The dark in here. I'll tidy this up. This is just more getting the heights and stuff like that, so I can find out where it's going to come out at. Random side, which I'll tidy this up a lot better. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, iron. Iron. E. Need more. Lots more. Holy shit. A lot of ores here. Holy shit. E. You know, there's something interesting. People don't exactly know how ancient Chinese people like talked or written language is a different style to actual talk. Yeah, yeah. I've heard that. That Chinese written language is different to like spoken language. There's a couple languages like that I know of. And what they are, but I know there are a couple languages like that where they're written in a certain grammatical style which doesn't match the spoken language. Cool. How do I get out? So there's probably a lot of slang and sounds that have been lost to time. Yeah, that's always interesting. That is like I think J.R. Tolkien even wrote like a book and shit like that about just. Because I don't know if you know, but J.R. Tolkien, the guy who made Lord of the Rings, he was first and foremost a linguist. He was rather than anything else. Curve that way. Yeah, he wrote a fair bit about languages and stuff like that, about how they develop and change over time. And there's like, and there's stuff in the past which like we have no way of knowing. The past, while we can always try and reference from it, there's no way to replicate it. If that makes any sense. Like we can't just cut and paste out of it. We can use it as a reference material, but those references might have inaccuracies in it, and we have no way of knowing whatsoever. And there's the surface, the dirt. There's even theories that ancient people may have talked in a more Cantonese accent, Mandarin accent used now. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Cantonese like the original? Like, not I shouldn't say original, but like the older variant. Like Cantonese is older than Mandarin. I could be completely wrong on this though. Watch. Kind of hard to know. Yeah, I guess it is kind of hard to know. It's not like there's like how many different empires has China had over the millennia? I get yes, China is one of the biggest ancient civilizations, but it hasn't always been China. It's been like a million other dynasties over the millennia. Hasn't been one continuous thing. Lots and lots and lots of different variants over the years. It's like the Roman Empire. People say the Roman Empire, but what do they mean by that? Because the Roman Empire, that thing changed so much throughout the millennia. So much. Like, you look at the Roman Empire at one point in history, it's completely different to how it is at a later point in history. Completely different. Like, the Roman Empire could refer to the Byzantine Empire, the Holy Roman Empire, the what do you call it? The what the hell do you call it? The original Roman Empire back yeah, ages ago. I'm still below ground level, below ocean level. Wow, this is actually really going around. This is. I thought that was the surface. No, that's just how far the dirt goes down. It's based on how unaffected to the south of the country was relative to the north. Just invasion. So, like, technically Cantonese wouldn't have changed as much as Mandarin. Makes a theory of did it actually start as Cantonese? It could have. It could have. Very, very likely. Could have. Because, like, well, most languages are just like bastardized versions of past languages, just have merged with some other conquering nation's language. Like English is like how many languages are comprised in English? It was originally a mixture of French and German, then got some Celtic in there, then got more French, and then got more German, and then just got English is like word soup, the language. At least with that one, we can actually trace its origins. That is something we can do with English. Probably one of the few languages where you can actually consistently say, "Hey, yes, I know exactly where this came from," because like I don't know, there's enough history noted down. I don't even know where this is gonna pop me out. This could pop me out anywhere, and I'd have no idea. Let's see where it's popping me out. Wow, way on the back side. We completely missed this bit here. This is actually kind of where I was aiming for. So let's not press that button. Just dig down. Where we hit it. Here. Where is here? Underneath. Oh, okay. I need to curl around that way more. That's interesting. Also, another interesting thing about Hong Kong that there were originally only like 6 huge families lived in Hong Kong when it was a tiny village. Technically, if you don't have the surname of any of those families, your family did not originate in Hong Kong. Yeah, because wasn't the purchase of Hong Kong by the British towards those families? Over around this. Watch down. Call. Oi, call. Lucky I hit that bloody part of the tunnel because I felt for a second I was afraid I was just gonna miss the entire thing. Around a bit more. Not there. Here. Yes, this is where I wanted to pop out. Awesome. Cool. That's a more of an accurate one where I want to come out. I went directly to the government. Well, it went directly to the government. Oh, okay. This is just my understanding of it. What happened was fill this in with the dirt I got. Yay. Was that during the opium wars, the British came in hit with lots and lots of money, saying, "Hey, we want to buy this island so we have quick access to tea exports," and they like the Chinese guy was like, or whoever it was like, "No, screw you." And then the British pulled out their like top of line military guns for the day because they were world's largest naval power at the time. And it was like, okay, yeah, sure, we'll put it on under lease. Please don't shoot us. And then yeah, so they went on lease for rented or whatever for a bit. And yeah, now that is over, and now it's back to the Chinese government. I could be completely wrong about that, but that's at least my understanding of this. Don't jump in the canyon. Basically, it was under a treaty that Britain, I think, was. Yeah, I knew it had something to do with the Opium Wars. I knew it had something. I don't remember what, but I knew it had something to do with it. And there was another thing that it existed solely to get well, and it wasn't that the whole thing of the Opium Wars to get cheap imports of tea to Britain. Yo, Obi the homie, how you going? Sorry the stream's a bit chuggy. That's just, I don't know, something's gone wrong with the settings in the background. So yeah, it normally isn't this chuggy, but the game isn't chuggy. It's just OBS is being a bit funky today. So I'll get that fixed up by tomorrow. I'm not sure what it's doing today, but I'll get that fixed up by tomorrow. So tomorrow's stream won't be as chunky. Feel free to mock me for having a shitty frame rate on this, because I don't know, there's some setting I accidentally bumped or something that's stuffing up everything. I think this is a pretty good curve for the tunnel, honestly. The British representatives held a knife to the Chinese rep's neck, and it was signed without having a clue what the treaty was about. Yeah. Sounds like a lot of treaties throughout history. Sounds like a lot of treaties. I'm gonna clear this out a little. I don't know how I'm gonna connect that end up. Maybe I'll make it a one-way pitfall or something. I'm going good. Work has just been pretty full on lately. Which is why I didn't stream yesterday. I was just too exhausted. But yeah. Hopefully, well, as far as I can tell, it's calming down a bit at work, so it's not going to be absolute hell. So yeah, that's a big concern of mine. Should be God, there was one order at work that was just stressing me the fuck out. I still gotta follow up on that. It's sorted. As far as I can tell, it's sorted out. Basically, our one of the couriers we send stuff out with. We sent about a month ago. We sent out a pallet, like a full-on pallet with this courier, and we sent it out a month ago. Then randomly, we get the pallet delivered back to us Like out of the blue, no reason given. We didn't hear anything about this beforehand. Like, what the fuck's going on? We get it back in, and then when we look into it, and it's like, oh yeah, it went to the wrong town, like complete wrong town, and just sat there for a month, and then they just randomly sent it back. It's like, why? Why did you not? Why did you have it sitting there in the wrong town? What caused you to not deliver it? I don't know what the hell was going on there. And then, do you know what the worst part is? That we pay, the customer paid the freight for it to go from us to him. Okay, that's okay. When they send it back to us, they charge us for that freight. And now I've had to send it out again, which is charge us for that freight again. So this is about $700 just down the drain. All because the freight company are absolute morons. Like, they didn't even do the paperwork properly to get it back to us. Like, nobody knows what the fuck's going on. So that has been stressful, because that has just been occupying a lot of my thoughts, because it's like, god damn it. Because how do I get them to give us the money back for sending it back, and also sending it out again for free, because it's like $350 each way. And we can't ask the customer, say, hey, I know you've already paid freight. You want to pay freight again? Yeah, because they'll probably just cancel the order if we ask them that. So that has been stressful as hell. Yeah, that's finally sorted out. Finally sorted out. I have no idea how that cow got there. Actual retards, yes, complete retards. Like, they did the paperwork so awfully. When I was calling up the freight company's customer support, their paperwork, their system said it was still in that random town that it shouldn't have went to. It's like, what are you doing? They didn't file any paperwork for sending it back, but it got sent back. Like, there was no paperwork for anything. It's like, what are you morons doing? So, I've spent at work, I am terrible on the phones, just in general, just terrible. I've spent at least about, over the last, because this incident started on like Wednesday or Thursday last week, and it's just been fucking escalating on the phones, emails, on the phone. Oh, I hate it so much. It's like, the amount of time it has taken for us to send it out again to this guy, he probably could have just driven down here from the other side of the state and picked it up and drove it home. It would have been quicker. Oh, god damn it. And the thing is, it's not even that heavy of a pallet. It's just bulky. It is like, it's a big machine. It is like, the machine's like worth what, $4,000 or something. So we really did not want the person cancelling on us. There's about $4,000 worth of stuff. God damn. Anyway, it is getting late. I've gone pretty good on flattening out this hill over here, and the tunnel and shit up through the entrance to it. So we'll probably have like a little courtyard here or something. Courtyard. And a little path leading up and around to the actual like cathedral. I think that'll look cool. I'm not sure what shape I want the cathedral in. probably style it a bit after Notre Dame. I don't know how well that will go, but that's probably the style I'll be going after. But yeah, I'm gonna head off. It is late, and I got work in the morning. Work that now that I've sorted out all this shit shouldn't be anywhere near as stressful because it's all sorted out. Yay! All those pallets done. All that stress of that pallet done. It's just should be so much easier tomorrow. Like actually, the only thing I can think of that's left to do, besides just my regular stuff, is I've got one pallet left to unload. I've got a couple boxes. I've got some machines. I've got to just sort out. I'm gonna like put all the paperwork with them, and yeah, that's about it. So there's barely anything really that intensive I'm gonna do tomorrow at work, which is gonna be so good. And it's a short week, 4-day week. So yes, it's gonna be even better. 4-day week this week and a 4-day week next week. Oh boy, Tuesday next week is gonna be actual hell because it's gonna be a 4-day weekend. It's literally double what I normally get on Mondays. So yeah, enough about work. I'll see you guys tomorrow with some Elden Ring. Oh boy. See you then. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye.